Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel and I have semi-permed my hair pink. What do you think? What do we think? I really love it. I think it's come out really nicely. If my roots weren't as long, it would be way pinker on the top, but what can you do? We're in isolation and we can't get our hair done. Another thing I wanted to say is sorry I missed Monday's upload. I just was not feeling it and I just wanted to give myself a couple of days rest. I didn't want to give you a half-hearted video when I knew I just wasn't up for it, and I didn't want to give you a distorted view that I'm always feeling productive and positive in this kind of situation, because that is just not reality. We all have our down days and we just need to pick ourselves back up, dye your hair pink and get back on the horse. So that's what I've done today. For today's video, I am going to be doing a full face of my favourite products. I just thought to myself, I've dyed my hair pink, why not do a makeup look to go with? So I am going to be using my absolute favourite products today because I just want to and I just fancied it, so that's what I'm going to do. So if you're interested to see what look I come up with, then make sure you keep on watching. Before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz, and let's crack on. So yesterday I got in the mail a lash lift kit that I ordered from Amazon. So my mum helped me out and lifted my lashes for me because she used to do lash perms back in the day when they were called that. Now they're called lash lifts. And I attempted to do my brows as well and it just did not work, so I'm going to give that another go after this video. But yeah, I tinted them so they look much fuller, which I'm really happy with. But anyway, let's start with the eyes. So I want to do something a little bit more pinky. I don't really have a favourite palette at the moment that's got those pinky tones in, so what I'm going to do is just use my most recent purchases, which are the Carli Bybel and the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So yeah, I'm just going to dip into both of them really, because in the Soft Glam palette you've got like this mauvey pink and then like a dusty pink shimmer, and then in the Carli Bybel palette you have again a really nice mauvey colour and then kind of like this greyish tone. I don't know, we're just going to see how we get on. I might have to dip into another palette, sorry about that if I do. But yeah, it's just what I fancy doing, and I don't really have a pink palette that I absolutely love. So this is just what we're going to have to do, mix and match. Because my Urban Decay eyeshadow primers in the shade Enigma have all run out, I've been using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I really enjoyed these. I keep these in my kit. This is my own one. But yeah, it's in my kit, so that means I do really like using it. It's just the perfect tone for my skin. It's just got that pinky sort of undertone that I really like. It just really helps to cancel out any discoloration that's on my lids, because I have quite veiny eyelids. And also I've got really deep purple blue tones in my inner corner, so this really helps to cancel that out and brighten up. Just because I feel like there's not a pink enough shade in those two palettes to start off with, I'm just going to take this little Z palette that I've got. Z palette? Where did that come from? Z palette that I've got. And this is a MAC blush. Should we see what shade it is? In Blush Baby. It's a matte. I love it for pink eyeshadow looks. And I'm just going to take that in the socket of the eye. And this is a Morphe M573, and in big circular motions. I don't mind if this shade goes all the way up to my brow, all the way into the inner corner, up into the front of the brow. I kind of want this to be our base shade. A little tip to help with your blending of your first shade is to hold the brush quite far away from the end. It means that you have less pressure on the brush and you can just move it a little bit more freely, because if you're right at the end like this, you're going to have really concentrated colour and it's not going to blend because you're too harsh on the end of the brush. And just be a little bit, I don't know, messy with it. This bit doesn't have to be particularly neat. I am focusing most of that colour right into the deepest part of the socket, and then when I've got rid of most of that colour off the brush, that's when you can go onto the edge of the colour and really blow it out. And I love this colour with the hair. I think it's a perfect match. I feel like the hair makes my eyes look really blue as well. Okay, I'm happy with that. It's kind of messy, doesn't really matter. We're going to go with the smaller brush now, just to deepen up a little bit. So I'm hopping into the Carli Bybel palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to take the shade Bybel, which is a nice mauvey colour. And it's just going to perfectly deepen up this colour. Where it's quite a cool tone colour, it's a great shade to mimic the appearance of a shadow. So it makes your eyes look much wider and awake and more open. And this is a Zoeva 227. So it's kind of flat, but also very fluffy. So you can get it right into the socket of the eye. And you see I'm literally just going windshield wiper motions just to shape my eye. And at this stage you could wing it out like that, or you can keep it rounded by curving it back into the lash line. Who knows what we're going to do today. It'll probably end up winged out because every single eyeshadow look I do is winged out, but I'm going to try my hardest to do something a little bit different today. And I don't want my eyes to be too dark today. I want them to be nice and open and fresh and wide. I'll probably do a wing liner today because I've been loving the way that that's been looking on my eyes lately. So we're going to do it. I've done quite a lot of winged liner looks lately, and I'm such a firm believer in practice makes perfect, so I think the more that I do it, the better I'm going to get. So, and I'm liking the depth of that. I don't think I want to go too much deeper. Just with this same brush, I'm going to mix Bybel and Bowie just to add a little bit more depth. We still want it to be that cool toned sort of shadow colour. Okay, I'm happy with that. Just a quick blend with the first brush and then we can move on to shimmer. I think we're going to go in with Rose Pink for the lid, and I'm just going to take that on my finger and I'm just patting that all over the lid, coming slightly higher than my crease just to get a real nice open shape here so that I can still see the edge of the shimmer when my eyes are open. These are really, really creamy shimmers. Now for a little bit of winged liner. So the other day I put on my Instagram some suggestions on a new liquid liner. I love a pen, so I wanted to go for a pen because my version had run low and I wanted to try something different because I've used this for years. And a lot of people said the Too Faced Better Than Sex liquid eyeliner was really good, and I'm actually really impressed with it. So I give it a good shake because it is more of a bristle tip rather than a felt tip, like the Perversion. I think the Perversion is a different tip now. I think they redesigned the tip, so I think the Perversion is more like this now. So, but anyway, let's get a mirror because I cannot do it far away. And I'm just going to do a winged liner. The general thing that I do with my wing liner is always start on the lash line, thin in the inner corner and thicker on the outer corner, and then that's when I go in with my wing shape. And I just sort of follow as if the waterline was to continue. That's the angle that I go in. And then all I do just to neaten up that bottom edge is to always go with the makeup wipe. I am happy with my wings, so let's put our lashes on. So, oh, we need mascara first. My all-time favourite mascara is the Maybelline Total Temptation. I love it for underneath false lashes. I love it on my natural lashes. It just puffs them up so beautifully. And in fact, I haven't put mascara on since I had my lashes lifted yesterday. So let's have a look, shall we? Oh, they look good. Can you see? Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I feel like because my lashes are lifted, I've got a bit mascara happy there. Because I've had my lashes lifted, I'm going to wait until the end to see if I want to use lashes. But I've got these new lashes and Nicola so kindly sent them to me. They are lashes by Nicola MUA and they are just so gorgeous. I use them in my latest photo on my Instagram and I just loved them. They were so natural but really gave a lift to the eyes because they are slightly longer on the outer corner. So these are the style Daisy. She also sent me the style Lauren, but can we just with this packaging? How beautiful is that? So when I do a more dramatic look, I'm going to give these a go, but I just love the packaging. They're so lovely. So yeah, I'm going to wait until the end to see if I want to do lashes. So yeah, should we get on to the skin? The combo that I've been absolutely loving at the moment is using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade 3 and then the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder in the shade 5. Because I've been out this weekend, bank holiday weekend was absolutely absolutely beautiful. I've got all my freckles come out and I've got a bit of a tan on my chest and my back. I can get away with the shade 5 medium, but if I'm a little bit on the paler side, I just mix in a little bit of the Bourjois Healthy Mix serum in the shade, I think light beige, and it just completely tones it down and makes it match to me a little bit better. Okay, so let's start off with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. Because I've got all my little freckles come out, I want to go for a much lighter, glowier finish. And I'm just taking my So Eco stippling brush just to buff that in. And I actually bought a new one the other day and I can't bear to open it yet. I'm literally still hanging on to this one. But I think what I'll do, I'll have one for foundation, one for my cream products, because as you know I use this for literally everything and it's probably not very hygienic to just build up so much product in this brush. So that just makes the skin look absolutely flawless and I love it. So now we'll go in with the Light Wonder. I start off with a really small amount on the back of my hand because you'll be surprised how far this product goes. So I don't want to waste it because you can't actually put it back in, which I know is disgusting that I do that anyway, but look, it's a squeezy bottle, so you have to be very minimal with it and then just build up if you need to. Because we don't want to be wasting this very expensive product. So I'm just buffing this all over the skin. Really short, quick motions is going to give you a nice sheer coverage. If you need to build up in any areas that you've got scarring like me, or any blemishes, then you can press the foundation over the top and it just builds the coverage like that. But I will go in with concealer on those ones. Has anyone been like majorly breaking out at the moment? I know it's probably because we're probably drinking a lot more. I know I am. Yesterday was my first alcohol-free day since the start of isolation and that is just ridiculous. Because on, what day is it today? It's Wednesday today, Monday night. Me and my girlfriends all had a Zoom call because we were all missing our nights out. So we thought we'd have a little Zoom call, play some games. It got a little bit out of hand and I drank way too much and I was severely hungover yesterday. Like I haven't had a hangover like that in such a long time. Like, it was ridiculous. And that was the moment when I was like, right, Eloise, you need to calm down now. So yeah, anyway. Has anyone been breaking out? Because I have like crazy all around my mouth and I'm pretty sure it's down to the alcohol, and I've calmed down on my eating, so I'm getting that back on track. But yeah, isolation is just a crazy time, man. But I had such a nice weekend out in the sun with my mum, dad and Jack, and we were gardening literally for 5 days straight. We sorted the whole of the garden out. We painted the fences, we painted our shed, we did our veg patch. I'm gonna have to do a dedicated video to my veg patch because we've done it so much better this year and I'm so excited about it. I go out there every single night like we did last year, and I just hope and pray for more growth, and honestly it's so satisfying. I really would recommend, if you guys have access to an allotment or you've got a garden of your own, or even like a little balcony garden if you're in a flat, it's so therapeutic and so entertaining watching veg or even flowers grow, like just things sprouting. It's just so like, oh, I love it. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do a dedicated veg patch video because I'm more than happy to do that. That's like my other passion in life. And comment down below if you were here last year with me. The veg patch made a couple of appearances in my makeup videos last year, so yeah, let me know if you want me to do that again this year because that was so fun. I can't find my 40 NY, so I'm going to have to use my 30 NY. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. If you've been with me for the last year, you will know my absolute obsession with this concealer. This is far too light for this foundation. Right, I'm going to have to deepen you up with another concealer. But yeah, if you've been with me for the last year, you'll know how much I love this concealer. It's just the perfect formula. It's the perfect consistency. It doesn't accentuate any fine lines. I just absolutely love this concealer. I keep it in my kit for my clients. I have so many for myself as well. and that just proves how much I love it. So if you haven't got your hands on this concealer yet, you need to go on to Look Fantastic. You need to go onto Urban Decay and get one because it's so good. We're looking flawless, I'm not gonna lie, we do. Next up, we're gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder because I've recently got my hands on it and I really understand the hype now. So I'm just gonna blend out any creasing that might have formed. Take it on my Real Techniques powder sponge, take off the excess so there's not too much under there, and just press that underneath the eyes and anywhere that we get a little bit oily. Just anything that's left on the sponge, just to set it down a little bit. And I don't want to get rid of all my shine because I love that healthy glow come through. I always feel my under eyes just to make sure there's no more slip or stick. And that is how you know that you have enough powder underneath your eyes and it's not going to make your eyes look dry. Next step is highlighter. Usually I do a cream bronzer, but you've seen me do that 1,000 times. And as you know, my 3 favourite cream bronzers are the Nip and Fab Fix Sticks in the shade Golden Tan, the L'Oreal Infallible Stick Foundation in either 190 or 210. 210 is much darker. 190 is a little bit closer to my complexion but blends really nicely. And the Barry M All Night Long foundation stick in the shade Fudge. So those are my 3 favourites. I can't be bothered today actually. That's the real reason of it. I have quite a few favourite highlighters. The one I most use on my YouTube channel is the MAC Soft and Gentle. I usually use that as a topper, something underneath and then this on top. It just really makes it look wet and just gorgeous and juicy. I love the Becca Chloe X Malika palette. I got this from TK Maxx. This is a gorgeous highlighter. And then a really lovely, but I don't think you can get hold of it anymore, but if you do have one, get it back out because it is so beautiful. The Urban Decay Kristen Yan highlighter palette. As you can tell, I love the middle shade, but where I've got a bit of a tan at the moment, I'm going to go in with the slightly darker one and just give my cheekbones a generous coating on the usual spots. So above my brow, on the tip of the nose, the bridge of my nose and the chin. I'm just going to quickly top it off with some MAC Soft and Gentle. For when I'm a little bit more tanned and I'm going for a glowy, shimmery, soft, beautiful complexion, I really do love the Makeup Revolution Bronzer Reloaded in the shade Long Weekend. As you can see, it's got a marbled sheen to it, and I literally just take this huge fluffy brush by Zoeva and it blends so beautifully into my highlighter because it's obviously got that sheen. So I'm just going to dust that all over my cheeks, on the nose. As you know, I don't do any crazy contouring. I literally just swoop down the nose, jaw. This complexion routine literally takes me 5 minutes in the morning. So quick. Forehead, can't go anywhere without bronzer on my forehead. I just feel so pale. Gorgeous! For blush, my absolute favourite at the moment is the Milani Luminoso, but I feel like I just use it in every single video. I want to switch it up a little bit. I really do love these Morphe blush trios. This is in the shade Pop of Coral. So I'm going to keep it quite close to the, actually I could have just used that MAC blush because it is obviously the same colour as the Transition. But I'm going to go for this one today, and it's a matte one, and then I'll probably top it off with me Milani because I love it. And I just go a bit crazy with my blush and I love it. Especially now that I've got pink hair, I've got this whole monochromatic look going on and I'm loving it. I was going to go lilac last night, but it said on the bottle that it could leave a green tinge to my hair, and I just thought, if I'm going to be in isolation for God knows how long, I cannot be dealing with a green tinge to my hair, absolutely not. So I opted for pink. Oh, I look all peachy. So let's amp that glow up, shall we, with the Milani. Gorge. Right, what are we thinking about lashes then? I feel like I just want to put them on because I want to show you how gorgeous these lashes are. Right, while those are drying, let's do the old brows. Hopefully we don't have to do too much to them because they are obviously tinted. So I think we're just going to stick to our Subversion today. This is my most used brow product, I would say. Tinting your brows makes such a difference. I feel like I don't need to put anything in them. Right, let's stick these lashes on. I just love them. They're so natural looking and I just think they're so beautiful. These lashes are a winner. I just need to put a little bit of mascara just on where I've got a little bit of powder on my natural lashes just to blend them. I think I'm just going to put mascara on my bottom lashes, keep it nice and bright and fresh. I've been seeing a lot of people do this lately and I just love the look of it. It's gorgeous. I'm going to take my favourite mascara for the bottom lashes when I don't want them to be too doll-like and spidery. I want them to be nice and just individual and, what's the word? Not voluminous. It's the Primark Fake It Mascara. Ooh, I love it! You've probably seen me wear this a million times, but it is my favourite lip combo. It's the NYX Slide On Glide On in the shade Nude Suede Shoes, and then I top it off with a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. It's just the perfect nude. I just love this colour. And then gloss. It's just perfect. It is just perfect. And there you have it, guys. This is the finished makeup look. I just wanted to play with some of my favourite products inspired by my new pink hair, and I love it. And yeah, I just hope that you guys are enjoying my videos in this time of uncertainty and just overwhelmment. Is overwhelmment a word? Well, that's how I know I feel sometimes, and I know a lot of other people feel like that as well. Hopefully my videos give you a quick 15 minutes to just forget about what's going on in the world and just think about makeup. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.